Now let's start. This is what we are going to make. And we start with a layer of gesso. And this is a white grey board tag from That's Crafty, and you don't need to put gesso really on the white side if you don't want to, but I'm never sure how much water and stuff I will apply, so I always add a layer of gesso to be on the safe side. Then I can add as much wet mediums as I like. So now I will just quickly dry it. Now on this one I actually started by stamping these, so I will do that and I am using this stamp set. It's one of my new stamp sets with That's Crafty. It's the Melina's Florals stamp sets, and this is the number 1. And then we take another one. And put it like that. Let's see if I can bring you a little closer. Like so. And then I just quickly want to heat set. I use the VersaFine ink, so I need to heat set it for a quickie. Maybe I need to like that. So the next thing I did, I used these fluid acrylics, but you can You can use other acrylics too, and just dilute them with some water. And I went around these leaves, and I saved this corner here for some white space. So nothing too precise. And now it's my... Hey, shh! Silas! I'm sorry about my dog. Just go around and leave the leaves white. I kind of liked that, so let's do that again. And here, and then we are almost done. Like that. First layers. Now just quickly dry that. And now I want to bring in this mask or stencil. It's also one of mine with that's Crafty. Actually, I can add a little more blue here, or teal. And now the gesso again. And dab off the excess paint. And add some stenciling coming from the upper right corner. that, and we can add just something here. If it shows up, I'm not sure. Now I have to heat this. Now I just quickly looked at the questions, and I got a question about my dog. He is a rescue dog, and he's a mix of pug and cocker spaniel. Now we have that. Now I want to start to work on the flowers, and for that I have used one of my design papers. It's that's Crafty design papers, and this is from the Paint Pour Backgrounds set 2. And I have already stamped the bigger flower here, or there, or somewhere. And for some time saving, so I will show you with this one. There it has to go. And now I have to cut this out. No, that's not the right scissors. This one. I have too many. Now I will kind of quickly, hopefully, cut this out. It's not that much fun to watch. Stamping onto these background papers is really time saving, because you have the color there already, and you can just touch the colors up a bit. But it gives some nice life to the flowers, I think. Hi Laura, are you watching? Thank you for mentioning my store. It's not up and running just yet. We are going to sit down tomorrow and see if we can get everything sorted, and maybe I can be open on Monday, hopefully. But I have my products now, and I'm so excited about this new adventure of being a business owner and soon a shop owner too. Now, not too much time. What I did on this flower, as you can see, I added some green on the leaves, so I will do that now too. Maybe we take this and see where we go with that. Oops. And just add a little green on top of the patterned paper, and that will give some variation in the green color too on the leaves. I think I have to hurry up a bit. No, I have time, right? Like that. And I have to dry it. Now let's see where we are now. I did put that one kind of there, and then I put that one kind of there, and I think this one will go there, and that one kind of there. That's about right, right? We can move it up a bit. There maybe. I think that will be, maybe we can no, I will stick to this design. Now I want to glue this down, and for that I use some matte medium. Tyst! Shh, 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 shh. Tyst Silas! I'm so sorry guys.
Tyst! Shh.
I have to have him in the room with me because my daughter have a dog scared friend over. Shh! Tyst! But maybe I have to ask my husband if he continues to bark like this. I have to ask my husband if he can take him. The schools are not open today because it was a holiday yesterday here in Sweden. I don't know about you, if you are off work.
Magnus? Säger du till pappa?
Ja. Now let's see. There it can go, and this little one there. Now stay here, little flower. Now everything is stuck down. Now just a quick dry. It's quite dry. The next thing I did was to make this corner a little more darker to kind of contrast to the brighter corner over here. So let's take a darker turquoise and just add some darker, and nothing too complicated, just dab it on. not that good at talking while while creating, as you can hear. Now, something like that, or some extra layers and contrast, and then we can add some darker little splatters here. For some extra interest. And now we have to dry this. Now it's starting and I have 20 minutes left. I think I will be able to finish. Now let's take this little leaf here and add it. There. And then I will use, no, not that stamp set. This stamp set, it's from my florals stamp set, but this is the number 4. And I will be using that little leafy stamp there. And I want to, like I did here, kind of make a border in black leaves around the darker edges. Do you see? Yes, you see. Something like that, maybe. I could add something here. That's okay. Now we have to start to work with some shading and some highlights. And in this stage I'm quite sure I will not add any more wet medium, so now I can use my water soluble markers. This is a distress marker, and I will make a line around the flowers, where the flowers and the leaves meet, to kind of give the leaves a little shadow from the flower. And a shadow on this flower here. And on these leaves, I think these little details really make a big difference to add some depth to the images. And then a shadow behind these leaves. Like that. Now we have shadows. And then what I like to do is these 3 petals here are on top and these are behind. So I add a little shadow here too. And on this one. Now, let's bring in some white. We make some white dots in the middle. And some highlights. And I play a little bit with the details here in the petals. And on the leaves, nothing complicated, just add some white. Now, what about that? And maybe some darker black dots here in the middle too. I can't really keep up with the comments as I suspected I shouldn't be able to, but I will read them all and answer everything after I'm done. Now it's starting to look quite alike. The highlights are there. Can just add that there. What I did here, I did some tiny white splatters. I will do that. I need some water. Oops. just for some playfulness. And then where is my, there. On this tag I started to go around the edges with black from where the black starts here all the way round until here, and I left the white corner without a black border. So I will do the same here. Just go around. Like that. And then what I did, I drew a border here from the leaves don't have to be perfect. Down to the leaves there. And I kind of feel like enhancing maybe the pink a little bit in the flowers. I did that on there, so I will do that. What's the time? Soon finished. Just a little bit. And now I do what I said I shouldn't, add more wet mediums, so my shading will be destroyed, but that's okay. Just a little more colorful. Like that. And then just stamp my sentiment, and that one is from this stamp set, also my floral stamp set, and this is the number 2. And when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. And that is a good suggestion, I think. And now I maybe stick my head in the camera because I need to get this straight. And then we can add some leftover ink, just as some detail down here. And that is our tag. And this is the original